Stream. Dwarf Fortress. Twitch. Coffee. Talking. I'm here. Said I wasn't gonna be, but here I am. Don't know what's up with me. Why do I do this to myself? But no, seriously. Great. I am here because some plans fell through. It's okay. They've just been rescheduled for a few weeks from now. It's this whole quarantine thing, you know? I was planning on going on a little bit of a retreat, but ended up that the reservations weren't as sturdy as I was hoping that they were. That's fine. All good. So I'll be playing a little bit this morning. I have some stuff I want to take care of this afternoon. And then I might take Friday off, but Saturday, what this means is I'll be playing EU4 with Veru. So that's 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be waking up kind of early. Morning, Jeb. You heard the great news? Or sad news? I'm here. Both great and sad. My plans ended up getting a pushback a little bit. Unfortunately, this whole corona made it so cleaning and people, I don't know, the reservations fell through. That's the long story short. I had a feeling they might yesterday, but it happened. So here I am, playing some Dwarf Fortress. How are you doing? How's your morning going? I thought it'd be fun to tackle and finish this aqueduct. It'll be a nice little project. And we have a kitty. Early morning, yeah. It's, it's not too bad. It's 9 o'clock. But I ended up staying up late. Kind of? No. I guess I was just exhausted yesterday. No particular rubber. Coffee before my work. You're just a morning bird. I know a lot of morning birds. My father is a huge morning bird. Like, literally wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I wonder if that's gonna happen to me. I think it's a genetic thing. It's like there's a gene that's switched that I don't have. I don't know. There's probably an excuse somewhere in there. So, we're almost done with this aqueduct. We just need to place some floors. We need to place some walls on that floor. It would probably be nice to actually make it look good by placing some walls on the below it to give it a little faux support, you know? That would be good. We'll make it out of what's it? And then another cool. There we go. On the bright side, I'm going to be this afternoon looking for a graphic designer to commission some emotes. So I am out on the hunt for a few great little things. Let's see what I can find. I'm hoping to get something badass. That's exciting. I never thought I'd be on the hunt to buy emote design. I never thought that would actually occur to me. It's an interesting situation to be in. Okay, yeah, I wired up the bridges. That's right. My bridges are in place. I've got it all locked down. This is actually a pretty secure fort. If you just look at it as a design, all my mining is through a multi-tunnel the bridges aren't built yet, but there's an airlock system where we can potentially stop anything invading by being very careful. I really hope that things can't trigger switches. Only my dwarves can trigger switches. Because I kind of need either a dedicated switch dwarf to do this, or I was hoping just to put a switch in it that they can switch while they're going through, but I don't know. My pig over here is like critically wounded. It got punctured by debris, and somehow it survived the puncturing. Like, it got hit by debris, smashed through multiple Z levels yesterday. Kind of bad. I'm not sure if you were around to see that. That's just still amazing to me. All the hospitals are set up. Let's get the hatches in place. Make it so stop anyone from getting in or out, for that matter. More importantly, stop anyone from getting in. It's funny that I now just make quarantine hospitals. I'm not even making a regular hospital anymore. It's just quarantine everyone. I don't care. You're quarantined, you're all quarantined. It's a little less efficient, but then maybe I can make them prison. Ooh, I need a prison, don't I, one day? I've never designed a prison. That would be fun. Okay. So let's figure out the rest of this. Awkward. What are my dwarves doing? Why do we have so much laziness going on? Oh, that's right. All these children. We have all this stuff. I need to change my medical dwarf now. We got such a better medical dwarf. I'm sorry. You're going there. Mortal, you are now the one and only medical dwarf. But we also have a bedroom situation. Well, less of one, I guess. I've kind of taken care of up to the population. But we're going to have another population spike. So what I think I'm going to do at this point is have a little bit of fun. I'm going to do some trenching. Here. And here. And we're going to just dig down. And we're going to make it so they can go around and, it'll be a fun 2-level action. I am 2Z level action. I've never really done much trenching, like in a aesthetic sense. I haven't had to make a jail yet. I'm hoping it doesn't occur too quickly. I'm imagining excuse me. I'm imagining vampires and criminals. I don't know. Book thieves. People who talk during movies. Bad poetry. I mean, I don't imagine that I'll be using too many of these cells, but we should use it as an encouragement tool to make sure that everyone is properly motivated to do the best at their job. Sleeping too much. Nothing crazy. Sneezing and not saying, excuse me. People that don't say bless you. That's a big one. Jail. Instant jail. Maybe just hanging. I'm enjoying this idea of punitive actions across the board. I think we will really get our dwarves in line, and they will really make this fort shine. If we just threaten jail and death for everything. anything wrong. Let's make this split off into like a circular. I don't know how could you that kind of pattern from this area. A heart-like shape, maybe? No, I don't want it to be a heart, but I do want it to be like a reef. A leaf on the wind. Not a leaf, a reef. I'm still waking up, everyone. I get a little wacky in the morning when my brain is trying to adjust to this whole sanity of consciousness. You had to grab some coffee? Yeah. I need coffee all the freaking time. I have to stop every once in a while because I notice I start getting headaches because I drink it too much. And then I'm like, well, I don't want that to be the case, and so I'll not drink coffee for a couple days, and then the headaches go away, and I'm like, there, I showed you coffee. And then I just drink it again. Teaching coffee his boss by giving myself headaches all the time. The stockpile is inconvenient there, but more so these beds are, maybe this won't be a bedroom route. Oh, it has to be. This is going to go that way. This has to be a bedroom route as well. But we're going to have to keep on turning this. That's all this. I never get caffeine headaches. It's weird. When I was going to the office, on my way to the office, would stop. Well, that's not true. That used to be what I did. What I ended up doing is I'd go to the office, make myself a coffee. I'd drink that coffee. And then I would just make 4 more coffees in a row. What I used to do was I would head to the office, stop at this coffee shop and get a nitro cold brew during the summer. If anyone hasn't had a nitro cold brew but likes, like, I don't know, deep creamy kind of like Guinness beers, maybe, I don't know how to explain it, but I love a nitro cold brew. That coffee's so good, it's so delicious. But after I started looking at my the amount I've been spending on coffee and almond croissants, I realized that was not practical and I should just buy the free coffee. Still, that being said, I probably had 3 to 4 more cups of coffee during the day at the office, even when I bought that nitro. There's nothing. I just love the flavor. But then I'm an IPA kind of guy myself when it comes to beers, so I guess I just like, I don't know how you describe that flavor, those kind of flavors. Bitter things? Yeah, I guess. This is a good start on this side. We're waiting until that's cleared up to get the other side. Now, I wonder how long it's going to take to actually get that going. Maybe we should queue up some screw pumps and stuff, or I don't know what I need to build, but we should probably start queuing up the things I need to build. So, probably not a traction bench, but I imagine some rock mechanisms are a good idea. Get a couple more of those locked down. Cool. I don't think there's anything I need here. That's how I was with Jambo juice for a while. I was getting a large orange strawberry every day for a huge. I was like $10 a day. I was making just more than minimum. Oh yeah, and then you look at the bill and you're like, how did I spend $500 in a cafe? Like, the time frame was so small too. I was like, I need to stop. Hey Arma, morning. Removing water from a boat. You have a boat? That's cool. I grew up by Lake Erie. Well, I didn't grow up by Lake Erie. I grew up like an hour away from it, but my family owns a house on Lake Erie in this nice little spot right off of the Bay of Sandusky. But yeah, I love boating. Boating is like one of the best things. Granted, we use like little whalers. My uncle has like a nice little boat with a pretty nice little cabin and stuff, but yeah, I love it. I would go to Cedar Point if you haven't heard of it. It's an amusement park, one of the best amusement parks in the world. If I wouldn't say, if I say so myself, I think it's like ranked one of the top 3 in reality. But I went there like every summer. It was like a 45-minute drive or 30-minute drive, and I'd go to the beach, be on the boats, fish, have little fires. It was perfect. I love that place. I haven't been, since I moved away from Ohio, while I've been next to an ocean this whole time now, I have not been back there but once, and I think it's been, I don't know, 6 years. I miss it. I miss the boating, primarily. How you doing today, Arma? We were talking a little bit earlier. That's pretty cool about the bagpipes. I personally love bagpipes. In my D&D campaign that I just played as a dwarf named Dante, his tool that he loved was to use the bagpipes. He was a cleric. He had no performance checks, but I kept on putting him into performance positions and somehow always rolling well. So by the end of the campaign, I actually had a legendary dirge in the world that people knew far and wide in these taverns. I love the fact that I just got so lucky repeatedly performing with bagpipes. It makes my day to hear that your dwarf just made bagpipes, because that campaign just ended. Oh, why did I put a bed over there? That's just me getting delirious at the end of the stream yesterday, I think, and just trying to rush. This is not a bedroom. I can't believe I did that long. I really underestimated how much energy that last hour would require. I was flagging. But I'm so happy I did it. That was such an accomplishment. I'm gonna remember that for a while. 24 hours. I've heard people do 24-hour streams. And I've seen people do that. That must be utterly exhausting. The child might be a reincarnation. Exactly. I think he knew what's going on. He's the soul of Dante. Yeah, it is. There. It's because the campaign we were playing was Descent into Avernus, and so I picked Dante because of the book, the Divine Comedy. I thought it would be fun. And then it just became so much more. I love that character. I sacrificed him at the end, and he didn't die. I like literally, they're like, okay, do this action, and I was like, okay. They're like, do this action and sacrifice yourself for the greater good. And Dante at that point was chaotic neutral, but with a tendency for good and liking people. He just had his own like thoughts of what good was compared to the rest of reality. So I guess I could have called it good still, but anyways, I sacrificed myself, but instead of my guy dying, he became a quasi-angel. I don't know if quasi-angel is the right word. He transformed, got wings, got true sight, grew a couple inches, became lawful good, and then almost got corrupted instantly by the power of it, but calmed down and made the right choice. So, the goal today is to finish up the aqueduct. I got close. I got really close to getting this aqueduct wrapped up. And I would just like I don't know the actual story of Eclipse. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, so all that power, I got this sword from it basically. And I had a choice to give up the sword, or tried to take a gamble to give up the sword, but the sword could have gotten destroyed. And I knew this. And I wasn't happy about the gamble, and I somehow figured out a way to justify the not giving it up thing and trying to take it all for myself. But luckily, I made the right choice. Dante saw the light. I guess I need a little floor right here. I thought it was going to be fine, but apparently not. Yeah, it is all subjective. It is all good and morality. I don't believe is universal, but relative. I think that we as cultures create what morals are. I think we as humans create what morals are. Just our genetic code creates a bit of morality because we're social creatures. We're culturally social creatures. And that there's some ramifications to these actions that we have because of those principles. And I think that that's where our morality comes, is a bit of our genetics, a bit of who we are, and a bit of what cultures that we live in. You know, nothing is so black and white in this world. Everything is like multiple mixes of multiple things in different quantities, a dynamic, chaotic swirl of variables, and it's so beautiful. It is. I'm so happy that the world is this complex. And imagine, this is the stuff that we can actually comprehend. I don't actually believe... So, I believe everything could theoretically be explained in the universe, but at the same time, we don't have the intelligence to do so. So the universe will be infinitely queer to us. We won't be able to understand all of it. And I think we're always going to come across situations where we're going to have people that explain in some interesting ways. And one day we're going to come across a situation where even science, through our mindset, won't be able to figure it out. We'll be like, no clue, that's a ghost. And we'll need... But something smarter might be able to be like, no, that's not that. That's this. It's going through the 10th dimension of the string theory, that whatever, blah, blah, blah. Random words and gibberish. Why aren't these being built? Are they being suspended? Why are you being suspended? I don't want you to be suspended. I want you to be built. Stop it. Stop with your suspension. Okay. Let's see if this will straighten it all up. And then I'm gonna test something. This might hurt people, but it's all in the name of science. Remove construction. Maybe if I'm really careful, I do one right there. Why is that not? Am I on the wrong? There. I was on the wrong sea level. Still happens. I think if I remove construction in those places, we'll be fine. And we'll just have to do it one at a time. But you know what's beautiful about this world? That I could be completely wrong. I like that fact. Maybe it's completely something else, and other people figured it out. I'm open to that possibility. Hard to be open to that possibility. My body doesn't like that idea, but I'm open. I should put what is going on here? Oh, that's a limb. I probably should cut down that tree, shouldn't I then? Yeah, okay. Choppy time. Bye-bye, tree. Cut down those trees. I'll put a little roof on this. Make it so it's secure. Right now it's not. I want to pretend it is. But we don't got it going on. Got an email. Thought it was a change of plans, but it wasn't. Now I need to figure out. I'm really at the spot where it's like, you've got to figure out. Oh, there's rocks there. Okay. You need to figure out how to do pumping of water. That's gonna be an interesting challenge. I will have to mess with screw pumps for the first time. Okay, these are safe to remove. The others aren't. We have to wait till the stones are removed before we remove the stairs. Otherwise, we crush our dwarves. Oh, but these are fine. Let's designate and remove some construction. Nice. Oh, did that work? Yeah. Good. But they need to be cleaned up now. We only have one more floor over here. That's awesome. Oh, I'm glad that we can remove this pretty easily. I'm slow at this game, but we're getting there. Pumps were about half as annoying as getting the minecart to work. Yeah, I'm hoping that I figured them out. I'm going to need to build some kind of stack pump, won't I? Because they will have to pump up into here. So I might even need to remove pieces of this flooring. I'm gonna have to put a back wall. There's gonna be some modifications that need to be made. Drink some more coffee. Minecarts to work minecarts. Minecarts to work like shotguns? Yeah, I could use more coffee too. Give me 1 minute. Oh, I have 1 minute too.